So there's like science world and abortion, and then there's crazy religious version of abortion.
Okay.
Perspective.
Okay. All right.
Because some of them get crazy.
Okay, that's fair.
So we're going to start with science.
Okay.
So from a science perspective, why do you hate abortion?
Okay, from a science perspective. All right. So scientifically, I think that abortion is the taking of an innocent life.
Okay.
All right. So because even at the earliest point of...
How do you know they're innocent?
Have they done anything wrong?
I don't know.
All right. It's innocent.
Okay.
It's innocent. Same way that you would say the killing of a newborn child would not be okay because that's an innocent life.
Okay.
All right. So you're just going to be this guy today, aren't you? All right. For even at the earliest point of conception, the embryo there is a genetically unique being. Okay.
Okay.
And because the natural, so already automatically we have a genetically unique being that is separate than the genetically unique being of the mother.
Okay.
All right. And then there's a natural movement that if left, if left unharmed and just allowed to naturally develop, most often you're going to end up with a child that's born 9 months later.
Okay.
Okay. And again, we're acknowledging that miscarriages happen. Okay. That does happen. But the embryo is not evolving or mutating or anything into a human. Okay. So it's not like, in other words, that there's the embryo and it becomes something else. It's not like a movement between like embryo, fetus, quote unquote human being, because I would label all of that human being.
Okay.
All right.
So the people who wouldn't, why would they not?
It's interesting because speaking just scientifically, okay. Let me quote Peter Singer. Okay. So Peter Singer is definitely not a Christian. He is okay with abortions. All right. But this is what he would say: whether a being is a member of a given species is something that can be determined scientifically by an examination of the nature of the chromosomes in the cells of living organisms. In this sense, there is no doubt that from the first moments of its existence, an embryo conceived from human sperm and eggs is a human being.
Okay.
To be honest, scientifically, we have to call that embryo a human being.
Okay.
Now, I think where the distinctions can come into play is what are the rights or the value of that human being at that stage.
Okay.
All right. Because, again, it's already a human. It's already genetically unique. And so I think individuals that are for abortion, hopefully scientifically, are not debating the scientificness of, or the science, the science behind, is that a human being already? I'm hoping they're already saying that's a human being.
Okay.
But then the issue becomes...
It's just okay to kill it.
Right.
All right.
What are the rights and the values of that human being at that, at that moment before, and again, we'll get into the different stages where people want to kind of put specific moments of, oh, okay, now they're actually a viable human being, with rights and those kind of things. So.
What does viable mean?
Well, most often viable would mean that the human being would be able to be self-dependent. In other words, it's not dependent on being in the womb to maintain life.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. which, well, I know we'll get to it, but that has its own issues too.